Oh, hi there. So I started doing a Witcher 3 playthrough, but when it first came out, but since I remastered it for PS5, I can get all the trophies again. And I'm doing this casual flu mission and stumble on these two
Dressings,
dudes
bandages.
and the most ridiculous mission in the game. So here's where it is. It is by Gallanser Farm and what's this place? Francolar? So first of all, I guess we'll zoom out a bit. This is in the Blood and Wine DLC, so if you don't recognize anything, that's why. And in Witcher 3 tradition, let's put Roach right in the way, because that's where Roach loves to be.
The dressings, bandages. Where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. And it's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is... why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wait, I will come with you.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
Alright, now that these guys are done with all their yapping, you're going to want to run up here and use Aard on this door. Definitely not axy. I love the weapon wheel in this game, not annoying
Gate's
at all.
locked from the inside. Barely been jostled, though. Something tried to get out. Damn it. Servant.
Good God!
Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was identical. Throats massacred. One mighty blow. Shield along sides old and dented. Sword ceremonial. And Shea handiwork clearly. Burn marks. Something catch fire. Explode. Strong stench. Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices?
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive? Gods!
Alright, well, here's where I try and get smart and light all these lamps in advance. Because I know what to do in the mission already. And yeah, just pay attention to that for later.
Multiple wounds on the body. All puncture wounds, but hard to tell what caused them. Victim's human, but the attire's elven.
Are you certain? How did he come by it? We've so few non-humans in Tucson. Perhaps there's no one inside after...
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. Who are you exactly?
Durand, Faucher Plamonton de Sephiran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tucson. We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage. But something like this, why, it's a first.
You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were, spirits. It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene, the death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here, and it shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge? The giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Damn it. Can't risk. Can't expose you to danger.
Master, if what you say is true, then I was the cause of this massacre. Unintentionally, yet nonetheless, I've a duty to assist you. A moral one.
Gods have us in their care. I shall help as well.
Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
Okay, so remember how I lit all those lamps in advance? Check how the game just puts them out. Wouldn't want to do anything in the wrong order. Anyways, let's get on with the talkity-talkity.
I will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler. We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Divethaf, the elven king, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
Alright, so now we get to light the lamps again.
Don't interrupt.
Alright, let's grab the bread and the wine and light the last lamp.
Divethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfen bread, thus granting humans rule over sea-yielding lands.
Alright, grab the sword and shield while he's talking.
Divethaf filled the ornates at long last. The elfen king grasped his sword and shield. Thus...
Okay, so you've got to equip the sword and shield. They're in quest items, and I love the interface. You equip one and it takes you back to armor for some reason, so you have to go back. And yeah, drawing the sword is a spot where some people run into trouble, myself included.
Symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
To draw the sword on PS5, it's just L on the D-pad, and then you just equip the shield with the weapon wheel.
Elven king, erect in his pride, drew his blade and dropped to his knees, thus acknowledging his final defeat.
So here you just gotta kneel before this dude Durand, but this leads to the absolutely ridiculous battle.
Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
Okay, so the second this starts, you want to try and get back to the stairs behind you. This fight is insanely difficult, but if you go up the stairs, and then I found the quickest way is to get behind this bush here, because you want the music to calm down so you can actually make a save if you're having a hard time. The other thing you can do while you're up here is actually change your armor. So I'm going to put my Griffin gear on because it gives me good bonuses that help in this fight, because believe me, I did it, I don't know, 20 times, and yeah, was ready to smash my controller before making this video. So yeah, in a second I'll pause so you can actually see what the bonus is. So yeah, this Durand trap bonus for 6 pieces of Griffin really helps. You get sign intensity up by 100%, damage reduced by 20, and stamina regen 5 per second. And yeah, so if you don't run up the stairs like I did, you are more or less going to get insta-killed. You hardly have time to pause and take a few potions. So yeah, making a save, like I said, is a good thing to do if you're having trouble. And yeah, the first time I did it, I literally made saves after every kill because I was so angry at that point. There are these lightning bolts coming out of the walls and everywhere. You can't even hide in the corner. And then the women are shooting these fireballs at you. But yeah, so potion-wise, if you are going to use some, using this to increase your sign intensity helps even more. I experimented with different combinations, but basically you want to get your stamina up and your adrenaline points and your health. So yeah, I tried using the one that slows down time. It doesn't even have time to work. So your maximum vitality, that's good. Large portion of vitality if you get in trouble. But for now, might as well use Enhanced Swallow for the regen. And yeah, the Blizzard, useless. Don't have time. They kill you so fast, I think it's 2 hits. So, and yeah, I've got killed by my Toxicity too. So you want to go down here, throw some Durand traps, at least that's the way I do it, because when you're in the trap, you get all those bonuses, right? You got to stand in the circle. So, got to use Aard on the women, and Igni on the men. So that's the other thing that makes it really difficult when they're all swarming you. So, Igni's time to watch in action. Yeah, obviously Quen is not a bad idea too, but it's not as difficult when you do it like this. Like, yeah, I should do a video of what it's like if you don't do this. It's ridiculous, man. I'm sure there's plenty up there. So, I think we're down to... Whoa, he went flying. I think we're down to the last woman. So, out of paranoia, I'm going to put some Quen, and oh, there's 2. So, Aard on her. See these lightning bolts? They're insane. And now already half my health is gone. And I just stuck my nose out. And I've got all these potions working on me. So I am actually going to back off and play it safe. I missed the stairs because it really makes you panic. This is crazy. And I literally redid this a couple times just to show you guys how to do this because it is virtually impossible. And I'm playing on normal. I've done this on what's the hardest, Death March. Yeah, there we go. Dead by Toxicity. Anyways, good chance to show why it makes sense to make a save. So let's do this again. We're going to put down Durand, put Quen on, and Igni, and here we go. So as you see, Igni does nothing to the female statues. So we'll switch to Aard and get hit by a lightning bolt, of course, coming out of nowhere. Okay, this is so crazy. Alright, let's switch to Igni and try to get some of these dudes out of the way. Okay, to play it safe, we'll back off again and maybe use a potion so our health regenerates at least. How about a little Enhanced Swallow? Don't mind if I do. Oops, I forgot this is take 2, so there's one I forgot. Let's take the one that enhances our abilities. Our sign intensity. Alright, we'll set another Durand trap. Jesus. Okay, so it looks like we're down to the last 3 enemies, so we'll take our kind of women first, because they're throwing those fireballs at us. That's one down, and where are these bolts coming from? Like, they're just flying out of the wall, so we gotta retreat again. I guess we gotta take a few more potions so we don't die. Okay, so this should be it. We'll set another Durand trap just to be safe. I don't know if they stack or not, but that doesn't matter. Let's do it out with Igni. Okay, that should be it for him, and hopefully she is the last one. Hit her with Aard. Wow, nice dodge. Hit her with that again. Come on. Oh my god, this mission is crazy. These lightning bolt things are insane, like they're just coming from everywhere. And there we go, finally.
The sculptures, they came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning. This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year. Yet he did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too, as Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
You? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Your words? They're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this for a reward.
Farewell.
Alright, that's it, that's all. Back to the Casual Flu mission. I hope this helps anyone who's struggling with this. And yeah, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye. Oh, wrong horse.